Welcome to Barry Charles Harness, the very first episode. Yes, we're going to look at Alexandra Park, the two big races from there, with the New Zealand Messenger and the National Trot. So that'll be, I will recap, we'll watch the video of the race and I'll give my commentary on the race, on what happened. And then after that, we will look at my tips for Saturday night races at Menangle, Melton, Albion Park and Northam. Let's go to the big race, the New Zealand Messenger.
Half a dozen high-class paces, 2 3/4 laps around Alexandra Park.
As we watch the start of the race here, obviously Kango got out nicely, copy that. He's going to press on for the lead, not much pressure, and really the rest of them just went into the end final after that. So it was no real surprises at the start of this race. Copy that gets to the lead, and really makes life interesting for the rest of the field here. What's the plan to do with the rest of them? But the race is about to change here, right here. To be honest, I had a question mark here, what happened here with the orange. To be honest, if he was the best horse in the race, you'd think he'd want to hold the lead. But you watch Self Assured just come around and go straight on by. There was not even any pressure from Copy That here. This is my concern. Copy That has won every race he's been in front. Why would you hand up? They absolutely just handed up to him, and that was the winning of the race, pretty much right there. How do you just let a marked in horse go straight on by? It's fair to me. I know there might be another big race to come, but to me, for people that back Copy That for the one, it was a bad job from the orange.
So they were getting along okay. And Chimichurri's moving up on the outside of Smithy's Terror back at the tail as they turn off the back.
Chimichurri starts to make a little bit of run, which pushes better Eclipse to go out. But
to be honest,
this is really, unfortunately, in these small fields, you often get a bit of a dwindle race here. So it was really a procession from here, Self Assured in front. Copy That, Kango, all getting soft runs. Better Eclipse angles out. But John Dunn, he makes an interesting move shortly. He feels that give his horse in the race, make it a little bit exciting. Sitting at the back of the field. He says, let's just go. So he makes the move here. To be fair, they were still only jogging. He definitely put the speed into the race, no doubt about it. But I mean, it was only really an 800 metre sprint home race. So let's have a look here. Smithy Terrier comes around, puts the pressure here on Self Assured. But really, it wasn't much pressure because they weren't really going. Look at them. And then the rest was sitting on them. Copy That sitting there. Greg Sugars there with better Eclipse. Kango, he's had a soft run through deep and he's a little bit taken off at the moment with the speed here. Chimichurri got a little bit of a check there at the back there. And Smithy Terrier was going backwards, but really, this race was all over when Manly Race Master led him and they sprint for home. It was all Self Assured. Even though I looked at glimpse, that better Eclipse was going to get the one here. But it was never in doubt here, and Self Assured was too good. He Copy That went okay. But Blair Orange ending up was the losing of the race, and Manly Race Master gets the one. Well, let's look at the start here, Muscle Mountain. Really, the race was a procession after this one. Muscle Mountain got the lead in. Out of Brown just even pushed to try to go to the lead. And Resolve held the trail. And let's have a look later on. This is really when the next action happened, a lap later. Double Delight and Artie by the Hill coming around.
A sweep across the showgrounds turn their second of 3 occasions here in the National Trot. Muscle Mountain.
So Muscle Mountain, this is pretty much a precision here.
Very good square gator up on the outside. And it over top.
And we get to the 800 metre mark. Really, the race had never really had any pressure on it at all. So yeah, Muscle Mountain on the lead. Pack Addy by the Hall. Didn't have to do much work to get there, to be honest. Resolve's had a nice run. Double the right, got a pretty good run in the race.
Muscle Mountain to bring them off the back over Artie by the Hill. Resolve, Double Delight.
Majestic Man tried to go through wide, but really wasn't going anywhere. Albion on first, looked like she had heaps of full running here. And Oscar Bonafina 4 deep, didn't do much, but it's really a pig run race at the end of this. You watch this. They turned for home. Muscle Mountain went for home. And Double Delight, he was a little disappointed. I thought he was going to run on better. And Albion is very bad. He did nothing in the straight. But the surprise was Resolve. He really pushed late here. Oscar Bonavina running on nicely late. But to be honest, they're not strong horses. They're really not strong horses. No Sunday Sunday. No Bowl for Brilliance, Matthew.
Well, that was a big one there from South Assured, beating Copydead. I think it wasn't the greatest of drive from Blair Orange. And the other race, Muscle Mountain, was just a precision, really. Resolve went very good race. Would have been good to see an upset. A long time since we've seen a decent upset in the race, and that was as close as we were going to get. But yes, now let's get to the tips. Yes, let's get to the tips here on tonight's cards. First of all, let's look at Tab Corp Menangle. I think the best bet in the night comes in race 7, Storm Rider. He's 2 from 2, the Emma Stewart team. I just expect this horse to go straight to the lead and keep running. I know Menangle first up might be a bit of an issue, but I think he'll win by 5 lengths. I think Storm Rider is a class above here. Earlier in the night in race 2, I think a good each-way bet here is gliding away. I know there's quite a bit of gate speed inside him, but it's a good gate speed horse. If he's able to get a nice soft trip into the 1-1 or 3 back on the inside, he's definitely can be running home to win the race. It's definitely a good each-way bet. The quinella of the night, it was tough, but I'm going for a lead trail scenario. I expect Ultimate Ronnie to lead and Lightning Dan will follow him, and you'd hope that they'll be running home the quinella in their race. The long shot of the night and one of the trots finals, the young trotters. Gin Tonic was pretty good first up, running second. Could be a bolter for the place, and you never know if a few of them gallop, he could end up winning the race. Gin Tonic is my upset for Menangle. Let's go to Melton. Well, I've gone for the 1200 metre race. We Better Believe. Second up, I think, here race 4. I think second on the try on this thing will be a 101. 1200 metre racing can be a bit hard to really tip a best bet, but it's not an easy card to say there's a definite winner outside of that. So I think We Better Believe is a good chance of winning. Each way in the first race here, Aussie Playboy, I think will lead. If he can lead, then there's a big chance of being the good each way bet in the night. That's the only question mark. If he doesn't get the lead, it's going to be hard for it to win. Quinella tonight, this was a tough one. I'm going for pulled out of the leg to maybe have some gate speed to get past there, we're hoping. And then where Quinella pulled out of the leg, I don't know if he'll get to be able to go into the trail. If he does, that'll be the Quinella of today. My long shot, Mighty Flying Art, out of form, can't tip him, but half his starts he's placed at this track. Don't be surprised if he bounces back here tonight. He could be the bolter for today. Albion Park, yes, Albion Park. Well, a former New Zealander was unlucky last week. Speaks straight to lead and should just lead all the way here. Hot and Chitra should be a class above this field. This horse is good enough to just about be Miracle Mile talent. Whether he ever get to that level, we don't know from Albion Park. But if he can't win this, he'll never go to that level. But he's got to win tonight. In the first race on the card, Bombardier G-John, I expect a trail. If it is able to trail, it's a good each-way bet. It depends how hard they go. If they go too hard, Bombardier G-John might be struggling at the back end. But if they go soft, he's definitely in the each-way hope. The Quinella of the night, I'm going to go for Mr. McLaren to lead. They're actually meant to follow and trail and hope they don't run too hard. And that gives our Action Man a chance to run the Quinella. If they run too hard, it might be a bit of a struggle. In my long shot, not a super long shot, but Regazzo to Telly with a great draw. Good odds. I think he can trail and come up the inside and maybe upset these horses. So regards to the Tilly for me at Albion Park. For the Western Australians up in Northam, I think they're not going to make much on this one, but Harold St. Louis straight to the lead and straight to the tote to race 3. I think there's a decent chance here that he can get it done. Each way tonight, Girl from Dandelup's always an each way chance. No star, no doubt about it. But has a chance to maybe get the early lead and get the trail and could be an upset winner here. The Quinella, this was the hardest one of trying to pick one here. But Courage Alombo may get the chance to lead here. Sweet Dream Chunky follows it through. If that's the case, it might be a decent Quinella, but no. Long shot of the line, go to the last. Brooklyn Boy has placed on the track before, and you may never know if it gets a nice run, could come over the top and get you home a winner. But remember to gamble responsibly. This is all for fun. Well, this is my first episode of the Barry Charles harness. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, if we get a few views, I will continue to bring out this content and let me know what you like. I will have some Australian racing feedback in the next episode. I just had to go with the big races and the big races that I got from New Zealand. So hope you have a great day out there.